Hello there.
So, chat, I want to start off this reaction by talking about the X-Files. Now, don't worry, I'm not stopping the X-Files because I've done this a couple of times on the channel in terms of like me chatting about the show at the beginning of an intro. Don't worry, I'm not stopping the X-Files anytime soon. That is not the case. I just want to talk about how I feel about the show currently and how much it's grown on me. Like, this is a positive intro. Don't worry. Like, all the intros I've done about the X-Files in terms of me talking about the show have been positive anyway, in terms of me not stopping the show. But yeah, I just want to say, in terms of like how much the show has grown on me and how much like I'm aware of what they're doing now in a way. Like, I know we're 2 seasons deep now, and this for me, I was telling a subscriber this the other day on the Discord. Actually, I was DMing a subscriber, an amazing subscriber of the channel. And if you want to follow or join the Discord and talk with me, and other subscribers as well about shows, movies, anything you want, the Discord's in the description. But yeah, it's phenomenally grown on me, this show, in a way where I'm just like, it is my comfort show now. I've always said X-Files has this cozy, comfy vibe to it. I can sit down on a rainy day and watch it, but it is my comfort show. And I can go back to it, and I can just like, as I'm watching a new show on the channel, in Severance, for instance, I've always got X-Files to lean on because this thing is 11 seasons and there is so much great television to unpack here. It is absolutely fantastic. And granted, I've done Buffy on the channel, which was 7 seasons. Lost was 6 seasons. Sopranos was 6 seasons. Wire was 5 seasons. Absolutely phenomenal television. Even Angel was 5 seasons. And Angel took a while to get going. For me, I was so addicted to Buffy where when I went to Angel episodes, I was like, man, come on, can this be over? I just want to get to Buffy. But I think now, with my appreciation growing for the X-Files, I think I'm going to learn to appreciate the earlier seasons of Angel and episodes much more now, with how I'm growing towards the formula of the X-Files, because obviously you're going to have your lesser episodes with these 20 plus seasons. However, in those episodes, you still get great character moments, get great character interactions. And the same was with Buffy. But I think I adored Buffy a bit more because of the characters, in terms of like how fun and campy it was at times, the great production design, the vibrant production design as well, at times, and like the color grading. And X-Files has a bit more darker and gloomy tone to it. So yeah, I am definitely growing to love the X-Files more and more as I'm watching it. And I cannot wait to get into the deeper mysteries of the X-Files, because apparently there are so much more legendary episodes, coming up. Like, not, I don't know the episode's name, I don't know the episode sort of numbers or anything, but I just know the X-Files has much more to offer. And there's a reason why this show is a staple in television. There's a reason why this thing lasted 11 seasons and got 2 movies. But yeah, I just want to say this show's growing on me, and the formula is actually growing on me, where it's like the ordinary cliche saying, it's like a box of chocolates. I don't know what I'm going to get. Are we going to get a Monster of the Week type episode? Are we going to get an episode that's, full on extraterrestrial mythology? Are we going to get an episode, with the government conspiracies, the government experimenting on towns, whether it's with extraterrestrial technology, alien DNA, or just general experiments conducting on humans in towns? Are we going to get an episode that's, sort of like a Monster of the Week, or like a paranormal supernatural episode, an episode that discovers, extraterrestrial sort of, or biological matter that's existed on Earth for ages, like we got, with Darkness Falls or Ice and stuff like that. So yeah, there's so many, there's a wide range of episodes with X-Files, and I don't know what I'm gonna get. And that's what would have brought excitement, I guess, at the time, with the series. And I know I'm 4 minutes into this intro, and I apologize, but that's what would have brought excitement to this type of series back in the day, in the 90s, in terms of like these episodes releasing on a weekly basis and not knowing what you're gonna get as the viewer. And I like that. I like that in a way. And I think you guys that are the old heads, or like the older generation, I think you guys will appreciate my take on this, hopefully, in terms of like me being part of this newer generation growing up. Granted, I'm 25 now. Hopefully I'm not reaching unk status yet, but come on, man. But like, in terms of like the newer generation, I feel like a lot of them won't appreciate the X-Files. Like, if I showed this, like, I remember showing my sister Star Wars and the reactions on the channel, and I think she liked it, but in a way, talking to her after, I felt like it wasn't for her. She wasn't like I feel like saying, let's watch the next one straight away. Let's watch the next one straight away. I'm so into it. You got to have a thing for it, and you got to have an appreciation for it, for knowing like when it came out, the circumstances surrounding it, I feel like. And yeah, I think because I love film so much and television, I understand the creativeness behind the X-Files. I understand the beauty behind the X-Files. I understand how iconic it is, even though I'm only 2 seasons in, and I feel like I've only touched the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, 5-minute intro. I'm sorry, guys. What's going on? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shitty shot today. We are up to episode 22 of the X-Files season 1. This one is titled Emasculata. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, baby, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. I'm sorry for that long-winded intro right there. I just had to... Speaking of biological matter. Costa Rica. Yeah, I just wanted to echo my thoughts a bit there on the show in general, and you know, just how much I'm sort of thinking about it outside of watching the show, because I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I'll watch a show like an episode like Fearful Symmetry, and I'm just like turned off the show for a little bit, but then I want to get back to it, man. I can always go back to the X-Files.
Get away. Shoot.
Is that a boar? Got the trademark X-Files sort of wind chime sound. I don't know what that sound is. Bro, if I saw like... Bro, I'm getting... That thing looks like Disease Central. What are boils, man, on that thing? Disease HQ. I get this guy's probably like a scientist and wants to examine it. But look at the reflection of the boil in his glasses. R.I.P. my guy. It's over. It's Jehovah.
Diversity project. Requesting immediate evacuation from sector Z15. This is a medical emergency. Please respond.
Yo, send that quarantine team in from Darkness Falls.
I repeat, Dr. Robert Torrance, Biodiversity Project. Immediate evacuation from sector Z15.
Yep, send the white hazmats in.
¿Vieron eso? Nada. Vamos, sígueme.
Guessing these are the wrong guys you want in this situation. I thought it was the hog or the boar for a sec, but no, they were feeding on the doctor. Ooh. Bro, that's one way to get him infected as well.
You think this is funny? What kind of crap you trying to pull here? Western!
Well, that cell's gonna be contaminated as now. What the heck, man? Who sent him that? Who sent him the thigh of the hog or the boar, whatever it is? Oh, those boils are creepy, man. Yeah, the white hazmat guys.
When was he exposed?
Oh no,
18 hours ago.
they're just the prison ones, aren't they?
I don't want to see the prison die. We're specialists, Mr.
Oh
Thomas.
no, it is the white hazmat guys.
What's wrong with me?
Oh, this guy's got that tattoo.
5 centimeters. They appear fairly uniform. Basal temperature, 103.5. Oxygen saturation.
I thought that was the same tattoo. Remember that episode?
What's wrong with me?
The guy that had that
Try
tattoo
to
and was
relax,
brought back from
Mr.
the dead.
Torrance. We're here to help you.
Is it that tattoo? I don't think so. Winston!
Gonna get all them pillows too. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
We'll be here.
Now,
See that? Well, we couldn't clear out of here fast enough.
Whole cell block's empty.
And McGuire says to fill up at the infirmary, bringing in more beds.
Yeah, well, there's probably something going around.
oh, these guys.
Maybe.
What? You know something?
I don't know, those sheets ain't going to the laundry. McGuire says they're going to some kind of incinerator.
Oh, okay. These guys work at the facility here.
But the laundry pickup's still happening.
According to the briefing, prisoners escape while having it.
I was like, who in the Billy Ray Cyrus did they get to get the sheets?
Both serving life terms, murder convictions.
Everybody's here.
What if the government planted the actual thigh in
This
his
was about escaped prisoners.
It is.
cell?
And who are the men in the funny suits?
Because, you know, he's facing a murder conviction. He's facing life.
It looks like some kind of decon situation.
Perfect guy to run an experiment.
We haven't run out of crooked politicians to sting.
Excuse me?
Mulder and Scully.
Uncle Hank! Yeah! Dean Norris, what's up, bro? Looking much thinner these days.
That's right. We have orders to work with the federal marshals on
No
this manhunt.
way.
Either you two ever run an escaped convict operation? Well, then you'd be a real big help if you just tried to stay out of the way.
Oh, this
We'd
episode
be
just
happy to.
got a
Should
whole
be
lot
about
better.
someone who's in charge.
I'm in charge here.
Apparently not. Or you'd know why our involvement was requested.
We don't know why we've been sent here. Maybe if we talk to the warden or someone.
Well, no one's here. Prison's been taken over by a National Guard. They've closed off most of the facility.
Why?
I don't know why. Federal Marshal's business isn't in here. It's out there trying to catch those two convicts.
Where did the case originate, Scully?
Born to play that role.
Came out of Skinner's office.
Did he say why he gave it to us?
No. Why?
This isn't the type of thing the FBI normally gets called in on. I got a feeling we're not being told the entire story here.
That's why you're called in.
Got the same feeling, Mulder.
You feel like, in a
Think you
way,
can get in there
Skinner
and find out
knows
what's going on.
what's going on sometimes. Like, why would he hand him this type of task? Like, do you think Skinner knows more than he's letting on and is testing Mulder and Scully to see if they're worthy of future cases or future sort of investigations? Because we know Skinner, his hands are tied, right? And he's always, like, he said it to Mulder multiple times. Everyone takes their orders from somewhere. Freaking smoke monster guy. We haven't seen him in a while ever since he's beat down, or he got stripped down, you know. He got exposed hard. But I'm just saying, do you think sometimes Skinner gets a case, he kind of knows what's it about, like, or gives to Mulder, like, he knows more about it, but gives to Mulder and Scully the surface level stuff, or just, you know, a little outline, and sees, and basically says, here, see what you can do with it. I want to see what you write in your report eventually. Because sometimes, you know, Scully and Mulder's reports, as we see in, like, a lot of ending episode voiceovers, they'll say inconclusive, remains unsolved. Maybe Skinner wants them to write what they actually feel about it, like what their actual thoughts about it are, as outrageous they may seem. You get what I mean? Like,
Try.
I don't know.
Where are you going?
See if I can get in the way.
Someone's gonna dismantle what I just said in the comments. Oh, thank you. He went to the men's bathroom. Damn, they done hustled the caravan. She thinks her husband just left. He went to get milk and never came back.
Dr. Osborne.
Are you the prison doctor?
No.
Who do you work for?
Oscorp.
The CDC.
That's bullshit.
You work for the Centers for Disease Control? What are you doing here? Sir, if you don't let me in, a lot of people in Washington are going to find out that you're conducting a secret quarantine in here.
What if Washington is the one that authorized it? But it must be a secret quarantine if he's doing this.
I'm under strict
Oh, okay.
orders.
So am I.
All I can tell you is that there is a flu-like illness spreading among some of the prisoners.
How many people are infected?
14 men so far.
Any deaths?
10 of the 14.
What are the chances of men who escaped are infected?
Those guys were in the room. The bed sheet guys.
I'd say these guys are a danger in any event.
All right, let's get this guy.
Call me as soon as you know anything.
Damn, did they kill the husband?
I don't care who you are or what your business is. I want you out of here right now.
Wait, is that the husband? Did they kill the husband?
I'd say these guys are a danger in any event. Call me as soon as you know anything.
They didn't show him getting
I don't care
killed.
who you are or what your business is. I want you out
He
of
just
here
did a
right
quick
now.
runner, it seemed
Not
like.
until I get some answers.
You're in violation of federal statutes.
I'm a federal agent, sir.
Who are you on the phone to?
To my partner, who needs to know if the men he's pursuing are infected.
That information is unavailable.
Well, then I want to see charts and I want access to the infirmary.
Oh,
You see what I let you see.
this is the chain of command here, the hierarchy. The conflict of interest within the actual freaking government. The agencies up against one another. Here we go again. Sometimes the scariest stuff ain't the paranormal, ain't the devils, ain't the demons, ain't the monsters of the week, ain't the aliens. The actual earthly stuff. Viruses, man. What the government's doing could be scarier. So it says these guys are escaped inmates. So did they dress up as... I don't know if did they dress up as the guys that worked down in the laundry or no? Oh, did they escape with like the laundry pickup? That's it?
Hey, man. You okay?
Don't touch.
Messed up.
Please don't touch. Oh, she examining the bodies in the incinerator. No. Shouldn't Gully be wearing protective glasses, bro? No. Shouldn't be. Yeah, she should be wearing.
You can't be down here.
I need to know what these men are dying from. You said this was some kind of flu.
This guy ain't even wearing glasses.
Please, these bodies should not be exposed.
Do all of the victims have these boils? You're burning the bodies. Why?
Bro, that was pretty rash of Scully to just cut it up like that without the protective equipment on. I know she had the mask on, but glasses or anything like. Bro, she conducted an autopsy on an elephant a matter of episodes ago, brother. That was pretty rash of her to just do that. I mean, she's a is a pathologist. Like, she usually conducts it with much more care, and like she just looked over it, like. Especially knowing it's an infection. Like, Dr. Osborne is gone now, man.
Freeze! Clear!
How many times can he say freeze challenge?
We got a man down! He's alive!
Oh, at least Angelo survived. He might be exposed, though. He's been in that cubicle a long time.
His name is Angelo Garza. He took a nice crack to the head with his dog. Well, the lucky didn't kill him. Kid's got a lot of hair, probably absorbed the blow. Found one of the men in pain on the bathroom floor with a large boil on his face. There's a contagion at the prison. These men could be infected.
Get on the horn, see what he knows about that. All right, they took the kid's keys and they got in the safe. They got money, the kid's car, possibly a firearm, and they got a big head start.
Any idea where they're headed?
23 possible roads and thoroughfares.
23.
Either of these guys got a girlfriend, you know?
I wish I could tell you. Those records are locked up in the prison. Until we can access them, this is Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, if they had girlfriends, they probably tried to call them. Think of that?
Man, that's pretty lame from you, Uncle Haig. Surely you'd, yeah, contact any known family or like anything as soon as they escape. Not even like on the chase.
agent assisting in the manhunt for 2 escaped prisoners. My badge number is JT.
Something about the setting here, in terms of like the wide shots and the sunset, is beautiful. Despite the chaos and anarchy that's going on at the moment. I hope Angelo stays alive, man. He didn't deserve this. This is higher than your pay grade. That's who they are. Both of y'all.
Did you order this? No, I don't have it. I don't know.
There was a call made from that phone booth about 2 hours ago. I got an address and phone number from Dinwiddie County.
I love the sense of like sort of, like I was saying before, chaos, anarchy, and paranoia that's currently going on at the moment, because
I'm glad, sweet thing.
not only is there a manhunt for 2 escaped prisoners, now 1, there's also this huge containment, you know, and biological hazard. Like, this could lead to a pandemic, and like it's crazy, it's insane. It's a race against the clock to sort of contain this whole thing, and the more people this guy interacts with here, the more dangerous it is. Good luck with that.
I'm coming, sweetie. Daddy's home.
I got somebody with me.
What?
Oh, he brought his mate with?
Yes, I'm trying to trace the origin of a package that was sent to a Robert Torrance.
Oh, good luck tracking that. Good luck tracking that. They're gonna say it came from freaking the Atlantic Ocean.
112148. Yeah.
Oh.
The package was sent from Wichita, Kansas. Did you record the name of the sender?
Pink
Could you
Pharmaceuticals.
check that again, please?
Yeah, it's got to be a test. It's got to be some sort of government experiment or test here. Because what was going on in Costa Rica with the guy sending the distress call once getting infected, the doctor? Bruh, she should be in one of those hazmat suits at the moment. He didn't have the mask on in the shop before. I think so.
Keep moving.
Paul, he's awake. Paul,
This house here needs to be incinerated now.
Help me. I'm burning up here. Please.
Ah, your mom. The way this thing burst is disgusting, man. The pus that comes out of the boil is... That's icky, man. That's not pleasant. No, they are so full on, these boys. Hank got them boys well trained, man. Go, 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 FBI!
Come with me.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Why? What's going on?
Just come with me.
Is him touching Scully bad? Like, but Scully was in the room as well.
What the hell is going on?
He was in
I've been infected.
the incineration room.
You work for Pink Pharmaceuticals? How did this happen?
There's some corporate dodgy ass shit.
We finance exploration of new species from the rainforest with potential drug applications.
I found this buried in one of the dead prisoners.
Fascifaga emasculata.
Emasculata. F emasculata.
We were interested in it because of a dilating enzyme it secretes.
Is this what caused the outbreak?
No, not precisely. F. emasculata is a parasitoid, a bug that carries a parasite. In this case, a deadly parasite that attacks the immune system. The pustules are part of the natural reproductive cycle. They're full of the larvae that you see there in the scope.
Oh, and there was larvae in the hog, the pig,
So
right?
the contagion only spreads when the pustules erupt. And the larvae that are expelled burrow into the new host.
You were there when the pustule erupted on me. Which means you may also be infected.
Yeah, some parts could have got on her. But like, wouldn't she be infected within the same window? So she should be good at the moment.
Come in.
Thank you for seeing me at this late hour, sir.
What is it, Agent Mulder?
This case we've been assigned, I believe we've been misled, possibly deceived.
Deceived? By whom?
Whoever originated the case.
What is the accusation, Agent Mulder?
He's back! Bro, I legit was talking about it this episode. I said it at the beginning about Skinner, you know, his hands being tied, him taking orders from obviously someone, and he said that to Mulder before, and potentially sometimes not, you know, saying where the case originated, or like just providing a brief outline on the case, but actually knowing more and maybe testing Mulder and Scully to see what they can actually dig up and find, to see how well these companies are hiding it. Maybe he's here.
Scully and I were sent on this manhunt without knowledge of the existence or nature of the contagion.
What is the exact nature of the contagion?
Or maybe the hope was Mulder and Scully would get killed by the contagion.
Hours. One escaped convict was infected. He's dead now.
In 1988, there was an outbreak of hemorrhagic fever in Sacramento, California. The truth would have caused panic. Panic would have cost lives. We controlled the disease by controlling the information.
You can't protect
That's
the public
crazy.
by lying to them.
It's done every day.
It's not just the disease.
I won't be a party to it. What about you?
It doesn't just relate to the disease, it relates to other things
You're a
as
party
well.
to it already. How many people are being infected while you stand here not doing your job? 10? 20? What's the truth, Agent Mulder?
The way he's lit up in the shadows is fantastic. Skinner just gotta eat this one as well. Where's X when you need him? He's gone AWOL for a little bit. MIA. Ever since his beatdown.
Pink Pharmaceutical is here trying to clean it up quietly. And the government would have to know about it.
Do you have proof of that?
Why else would the National Guard be here? They're protecting Pink Pharmaceutical.
All the lines.
Scully, I need to know how this happened. I want you to start documenting everything you can get your hands on. People have to know about the cover-up.
The public?
It's a public health crisis.
Mulder, we can't leak this, not until we know more. The fugitive that you're looking for, he might not even be infected.
Yeah, but what if he is?
If this gets out prematurely, the panic is going to spread faster than the contagion. Mulder, we can't let this be known.
What if someone dies because we withheld what we knew?
What if someone dies because we didn't? There'll be a time for the truth, Mulder, but this isn't it.
Crazy.
Are you okay in there, Scully?
Yeah, I'm okay. All I want you to worry about is capturing that fugitive. Take care of yourself, Mulder.
I think Scully's right here in this situation. There's a time for the truth, and it's not now because, for instance, by spending time trying to leak the truth and gathering that type of information to make it public, spending that time could be time spent on trying to contain the thing in the first place and preventing it from getting...
If you're not infected, you should leave immediately.
Preventing a larger catastrophe from happening.
Elizabeth? My name is Fox Mulder. I'm with the FBI. Where did Paul go, Elizabeth?
Oh, the larvae is on her face, man. That's not... like, he's gone. Unless they find a cure for it real quick.
That's not my decision.
Well, whose decision is it? You knew about it and you didn't say anything.
See, what happens to the likes of her
Why
and
should
Paul?
I tell the truth?
For those
You
who
won't.
knew about this thing.
Elizabeth, Paul is out there somewhere. I have to find him.
The general public who were infected. Angela.
Now you can help me. Or not.
Do they get... or did they get paid off? NDA?
On a 10 o'clock bus to Toronto. She was supposed to be with him.
That bus depot's over half hour from here. We've been doing 90. Get on that phone with the local PD. I want every man they got.
No, I want to know what they're dealing with. If he's infected, he could spread it. What we need now is control.
Snuck in the traditional X-Files red lighting in the background there.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
Yes.
Oh, don't burst. If that thing bursts... airport. Bro's at the airport. Oh, the bus stop. Sorry. Don't have that thing in your face, Scully. Don't.
They're moving into my brain just like it did on the prisoners. I don't have much longer. I need you to help me.
What do you want me to do? Why did you confide in me?
It's not a secret I feel like taking to the grave. People have a right to know the danger we put them in. If your test comes back negative, you have to tell them.
That's the thing. I don't think something like this is going to get leaked.
How can I prove it?
I don't know. But if you don't, it'll just happen again.
They're going to put a lid on this thing and throw it away like it never existed.
Don't believe for a second that this is an isolated incident.
Yeah, it's like the episode. Obviously, this one is much scarier. But remember the episode Blood at the beginning of the season. You know, with the government conducting an experiment on the chemicals that were put in the gardening pesticides, I believe, or like something with the gardening, or the soil, and that had an effect on people, and it excreted like their worst sort of fears. And that experiment was done on a small town. Obviously, we know this is not an isolated incident. How many more experiments like this are going on across the world or country from this pink pharmaceuticals, or how many more government experiments are being conducted on small little you know, isolated towns in the US, like the Blood episode. So yeah, but Mulder and Scully can't do much about it, because like X said, you got to be aware of the game you're playing, and there's certain rules to this game, and you have to abide by those rules if you want to be a player. You're looking up above, man, please. That's a sigh of relief, yeah? The cleanup job was already completed. This guy's at the worst possible location.
You have enough time to give your mother a kiss goodbye.
They even got the traditional red lighting from the brakes of the bus.
Be careful. Say hi to Uncle Jay.
Come on, Uncle Hank. I need you to storm this bus right now.
What's the time?
FBI! FBI!
You don't work for the CDC. Where's Dr. Osborne?
Oh, bro, look down. Yeah. Damn, bro, look down at the body bags. That was cold.
You told him what happened here.
What happened here was unavoidable.
Well, we'll leave that up to others to decide.
Dr. Osborne is dead. No one in this room will corroborate your story. Just be glad this thing is under control.
So Pink Pharmaceuticals did this as, like, especially they used obviously the prison as a test sample, because obviously it's a prison. Just do it on the inmates that are facing life. We're Gucci, and then we can do some research on the actual thing to extract the enzyme from the insect. But obviously they weren't aware that 2 prisoners were going to escape. How many prisons is this being done around the country to? Pink Pharmaceuticals could be an entire season in itself. Come on, Hank and the boys. Hank and the boys.
That prisoner is the last man who could possibly connect the conspirators.
He's infected. He's gonna die.
If you want the truth, Mulder, he's gonna have to make a statement.
The girlfriend too. The girlfriend too. Girlfriend. Not just him, the girlfriend. Oh, these guys are gangster. Hey, that lady's trying not to crack a smile, man. She was trying not to crack a smile. She almost broke character.
What? Getting on the bus.
We've got the situation controlled. That bus isn't going anywhere.
There are other passengers on board. The prisoner sees a uniform, he could panic. He panics and innocent people die.
What do you want to do?
I get on the bus, I take the seat directly behind the prisoner. I put my gun to his head, I make an announcement to clear the bus. And there's supposed to be a man on the bus.
Sir, I've got a schedule to keep. Now, please, take your seat, or I'm going to have to ask you to get off.
Flash the badge. Flash the badge quickly.
Take the key out of the ignition and turn around slowly.
What is
With
this?
the FBI. I need to know if this man has boarded the bus.
Yeah.
Bro, they need to get to him before
That's him.
the boil bursts. Bro, that thing is about to explode.
Plan A has gone to hell. Get ready to move people.
Yeah, Plan A went to hell real quick.
You got over 2 dozen U.S. Marshals out there, Paul. How far are you gonna get?
Bro, that thing's going to explode on the child as well. Come on. The tension is real. The tension is real. You going nowhere, boy.
Oh, Bobby Torrance. And your girlfriend Elizabeth? Possibly your son? How many more people do you want to expose?
Bro, the whole bus knows about it now.
It came from that package in Bobby's cell, didn't it? You saw a package? What the hell was it?
I keep looking at the boil.
All right, come on out. It's okay. Come on, just slide on. I'm here for you. Listen.
Ooh. Great tension building. Great tension building.
All right, Paul, what was in that package? Paul, what was in that package? A pharmaceutical company was using you as a guinea pig. If you tell me what was in that package, I'll make sure they don't get away with it. Come on, Paul, you remember. Tell me.
No.
You have to get up. Let's go.
Bro, that seemed like a calculated shot right there. They had shotguns on them. That looks like a sniper shot. Someone got
Robert Torrance was patient 0.
That was a cleanup shot. That was a cleanup shot. Someone got told to take the shot right there. I'm telling you right now. That was a cleanup shot. That was a shot to make sure that guy says nothing and doesn't testify against anything, and no information came out of his mouth right there. That because I'm pretty sure a lot of them had shotguns on them, right? So there would have been a pellet spread. That was a sniper shot. That was a clean shot through the window. Yeah, so I reckon someone got ordered to take the shot, and we know the marshals were working with or like were the security for Pink Pharmaceuticals as this thing was being conducted. So yeah, that looked like a shot that was ordered. Or yeah, someone got instructed to take the shot before the guy spit out too much information.
I'd seriously reconsider bringing this to the media if that's your intention.
Public has a right to know so it doesn't happen again.
And you're going to prove this elaborate conspiracy with an empty package and a dead insect? Leave it alone, Agent Mulder. The epidemic was contained.
18 people are dead, and if you're helping them cover the truth behind those deaths, then you're just as guilty as they are.
This is the conversations I want.
You really have no idea who you're dealing with.
Exactly. You don't know what game you're playing, man. It's larger than Skinner.
Can't prove a thing, Mulder. They've made sure of it.
What are you talking about?
Costa Rican government just faxed me the report on the missing scientist. His name was Robert Torrance, the same as our prisoner. It was their failsafe in case it ever came to this, so they could blame it on a simple postal error. A mistake.
Skinner knows, man. Skinner knows as well, but
That's why we were given this assignment, right? They knew all along. So that even if we succeeded in finding the truth, we'd be discredited as part of it. Am I right? Am I right?
You never had a chance, Agent Mulder.
Bro, I kid you not.
For every step you take, they're 3 steps ahead.
Well, what about you? Where do you stand?
So
I
good.
stand right on the line that you keep crossing. Agent Mulder. I'm saying this is a friend.
Bro, they were one boil away from bursting from this being hella freaking crazy. Like a frenzy. That if that boil went on that kid and on the bus, etc., and other people, oh bro. And what about those people that heard things on the bus? Like they would have been told what it was about. Surely they would have been briefed, right? About what went down. But it's actually crazy. I mentioned it at the beginning of the episode in terms of this whole Skinner stuff. In terms of them being handed the assignment, then Skinner pops up. The smoke monster pops up. We learn about, you know, the large corporate government conspiracy going on, or the experiments going on from Pink Pharmaceuticals, and what they were trying to do with getting their drug on the market. There's so much money to be made, but like, watch
your back.
This
is just the beginning.
For every step you take, they're 3 ahead. Ooh, cold. Hey, that slight nod. That slight nod right there. I'm saying this is a friend. Oh, I want to see that line delivered.
This is just the beginning.
I love how he slightly bows to him right there. Like, I acknowledge that. Like, okay, if this is gonna be the way it is, I'm gonna be ready for it. Ooh. This is just the beginning. How many more of those type of experiments are going on, man? It's just the tip of the iceberg, and we're season 2, episode 22, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, that was a banger. That was good. That was good. That had everything. That had everything about it. That was true. That was X-Files to a T. To the point where even you had the red EBE lighting, man, in the background. In some of the scenes, I loved it. I loved it. Even that shot. I don't know, something about the way the episode was shot sometimes as well. Some of those like those wide long shots at the sort of, what was it, the gas station. I think because it was set at sunset, was beautiful with Mulder in the telephone booth, and the way I think it was the incubator the guy Angelo was in. I think the way they extracted him out. So yeah, and I'm guessing, you know, in terms of like Angelo and Elizabeth, what's gonna happen to them? I think they're done, right? They're infected, they're exposed, they're just going to be left to rot and die. There's not even going to be an effort made for a cure, right? So that's crazy. That was a phenomenal episode. That was trademark X-Files, government sort of, yeah, government cover-ups, conspiracies. That was crazy. And it wasn't even extraterrestrial. It was just like something that's, you know, borderline can happen. That's plausible, you know, that's possible. Like that can happen in terms of like a disease or virus being contained, or potentially getting spread. And you know, lo and behold, there are a lot of conspiracies going about what happened, you know, during the 2020 period and lockdown and stuff like that, with these big, you know, you know, pharmaceutical companies and stuff like that. Yo, the X-Files, yeah, been telling us, man. Nah, like, but yeah, the X-Files, even when it gets to this type of stuff, I remember even in the blood episode, Mulder referenced like various gas or chemical experiments that went on during the wars and stuff like that as well, or during the Cold War, was it? So yeah, I love how the X-Files ties it into real life events, and you know, brings this sort of stuff to life, and that's how it sort of like inflicts horror upon you as well, and scares you in a way, because this is scary stuff, man. Like those boils were, they gave me the ick, man. And at the end, made for some great tension, because throughout the episode you saw how those things were bursting, and at any moment it could have burst on that kid, and he would have been part of the larger cleanup that was going on. So yeah, a phenomenal episode, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see Dean Norris in it as well, as part of the US Marshal. Maybe we could see more of him during the show, and maybe when you do see him, Mulder will be like, yo, hang on, I know who you're working for. I know what you guys are up to. You're part of the security for this company, or you're part of a larger thing going on here. But it was great to see him. So yeah, that was a fantastic episode of The X-Files. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.